Shalom, shalom, shalom. What are we doing? We are reading some tarot. So, Most High, I ask you to touch my mind and my mouth with the spirit of discernment and wisdom. I ask you to surround me with your white light so that no negative energy may penetrate my aura. I ask you to send spirit of the highest white light, my ancestors of the highest white light, to help me walk my divine path so that I may not stumble. And in doing so, I inspire others to walk their divine path in truth, with integrity, with purpose. While inspiring all that they come in contact with. Seven of Swords. Somebody thinking they're getting away with something. All praises to the Most High. Ashe, so it is, so shall it be. Is there anything else? Is there anything else, Most High? The Hangman came out sideways. So you think you getting away with something? What do you think you getting away with? And usually, you're looking at things from another perspective, right? When it's upright. Like, you can see something bad and you can turn it to a 180 and see something good out of it. You can turn it into a lesson, right? But it's sideways. So, you being sneaky. And you can't. You have a choice to be able to, see the good in things, but you're in your head and confused and complexed. Yeah. Goodness gracious. So, the Two of Wands just came out, the Nine of Wands just came out, the Seven of Cups just came out, and then you got the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You trying to be sneaky. But from you trying to be sneaky and not using your intuition and not seeing like what you thought, what you perceived to be bad, what you perceived to be too much, didn't really look and have clarity in it. You didn't look to really see, like, how can I make this good? You had a choice between being comfortable in your home and making things everything that you thought it should be, right? But you chose to, like, take an adventure. And that wasn't in a good way. You wanted to go outside your home and try to make a new life. And from doing that, the Nine of Wands is out here. It's like, you're almost at the home stretch, like, but you're going through hell to try to get it, like, all from being sneaky. You trying to hold on to, like, you had these illusions going on in your head that whatever that you you was being sneaky about, you had these illusions going on in your head thinking that it was going to work out. You thought you had, like, you got the Seven of Cups, but you see how a lot of things in those Seven of Cups ain't so great? The dragon, the snake, like, see how? So it was like you had a choice, but you chose poorly. And it made you ended up looking like you went through hell on the battlefield. And now you're trying to hold on to your coin, onto your money. You're trying to hold on to your stability. You're trying to hold on to everything that you possibly had, because from you being sneaky, you trying to run off and be sneaky. See how you trying to take something, but you looking back like, they ain't see me. You thinking you got away with something, but you didn't. You didn't at all. Like you had a choice and you chose wrong. Temperance. You got to balance your energy. You need to start thinking clearer. You need to stop moving so fast and trying to be sneaky, because you being sneaky and not balancing your energy, not thinking clearly. You seeing facades, illusions, and you thinking that the illusions are good things, and they're not. And they're not. You tore yourself up. Wow. You tore yourself up. You sitting there thinking that you had so many options, but all of your options was trash. All of your options was trash. It was like you thinking that you had this option, this option, this option, but every time you looked at whatever option you had, because, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Every option you looked at, you had was not about it. It wasn't about it. Like if you went to go think, I can get this job going and it's going to work out. It's not. It wasn't what you thought. It wasn't gassed up to what you thought. Oh, this man like me. This man like me. I got plenty of options. Or this girl like me. I got Ain't no. They might have wanted you for less. They might have wanted you for some money. They might have wanted you to look good on the arm or something, but nothing more. Gosh, you really gave up your stability and true happiness for illusions. That's the read. Wow. Anything else? You gave up your stability and real happiness for illusions. For real illusions. Like it's a dragon in there, it's a snake in there. Look like it's a person in there with a daggone sheet over their head like they're a ghost. Your whole life just exploded right in the front of your eyes. Everything went up in flames. Because you thought that you had more options. You thought that you had more. That's crazy. But you was in illusions because you was doing this. You was doing this. And you were insecure. Very insecure. So every time something popped up that gave you a little bit of attention, you was running to it. Because you were insecure, not thinking that you were enough. That's why you was doing this, causing illusions in your life. And your whole life just exploded. Wow. And again, I knew it. That's what it be about. Is because people were showing you, you was so insecure with whoever you was dealing with. You must have thought that they was moving too fast for you. Like they had too much going on and you had to one up them, or you wasn't on their level, and you thinking that, I can get with this person and I can level up. But nah, that blew up in your face. And the person that you was messing with, all they wanted was this. That's all they wanted. And you know what the person that you was messing with was a copycat of the true person that you already had. So you thinking that the person you had was too good for you, and you go find something else that was like, giving you all this attention, all this sex, trying to, you know, give you all this extra, so therefore you wasn't so insecure because you wasn't thinking that you was on the level of the person that you was with. And that person that you started dealing with that was real sexual, you thought that they was just like the person you was with, about their coin, about stability, about all of that. But they wasn't. They was just getting you. They was trying to give you a facade so that they can have fun. Now you're trying to come back to claim what's yours, but you didn't tore yourself up. I don't know if your loved one going to want you back. Because you was in your feelings messing with things for illusion, thinking that that was everything. Now you looking like a bugaboo trying to come back to your real love. All because you wanted to fulfill a fantasy with the copycat. Now you pissed off that you messed up and made bad decisions over them illusions. Bad decisions over them illusions. You had bad choices over them illusions. And you don't hate nothing about your love. The one that you tore up. Nothing. Nothing. But this is what you did to them. This is what you did to them. You just discarded them. Made them feel like they was outdated. Because you thought you found a copycat of them. And that they was going to pour into you and be this great. Oh, I split the deck. Do you see that? So you was married. You betrayed the love of your life. You betrayed. This must be a continuation from the last reading I just did. It gotta be. It gotta be. You betrayed the love of your life for a copycat. For somebody who wasn't even close. They was pretending the whole time. They was pretending the whole time. Wow. Wow. You thinking that the love of your life, the one that you getting a divorce from or got a divorce from, you thinking that they the bugaboo because they trying to level you up and make you a better person. But you feeling like you ain't got the confidence to become on that level. So when this new Jezebel, this new copycat come in, and they trying to give you all this little mojo and get you a little, now you're not feeling insecure because you got somebody beneath you. But it looks like they want something in life, like they driven. And you feel like, oh, once we could do something together and we could become successful together. But nah, that person ain't had no real drive. They was just trying to act like they was doing something. That ain't even funny, I'm sorry. But they played you. They played you. They was trying to act like the copycat of who you was actually with. And you thinking that the love of your life is a bugaboo because they trying to make you better in life. But now you the bugaboo because now you trying to come back to that person because you realize that was just lust. That wasn't love. And you realize that the person that you were with actually did love you and was trying to just make you better. They weren't, confirmation. They weren't trying to make you less than them. They weren't trying to compare. They weren't trying to take nothing from you. They just wanted you to grow and be better. As they was growing, they wanted you to grow. And they was growing too fast, so you was thinking that you wasn't enough. And it made you not confident. It made you insecure. So when this person came in and they was beneath you, and you felt like, oh, we can build something together, and then I feel like I'm the head, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that because I can guide this person, you realize that person ain't want no guidance. That person just wanted to use you as a sugar daddy. Just for fun. Just to look good for the moment. Wow. Let me split the deck on this and see if something come out of here. Exactly. You was thinking with your wand. You was thinking with your wand. Every time I say, let me split the deck, let me pull a card, it just verify everything. You was thinking with your wine, you was too lustful. Lust ain't everything. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and clear your mind. Don't think about lust. Sometimes it's about building. Sometimes it's about making sure you're stable and having that stability for your children, for the future, so that you're not working when you're 60, 70, 80 years old. And that's what your loved one was trying to do, trying to show you that way so that you're not stressed and y'all not working yourself to death when y'all should be retired. Did this King of Wands even love? Did this King of Wands love his person? Because, matter of fact, let me not say his person, because you could have just been in it for 20, 30 years just to be in it because it was comfortable. Because the one you was with was stable. So, was this King of Wands in this marriage because he loved her? Or for financial reasons? Or what? What was this King of Wands in this marriage for? Growth. They focusing on the family now. They want to start over with you. They want to, start over with you. They want to focus on the family now. They want their family back. Okay, I get that, because they realize the difference between love and lust. But I'm asking, what made this person harmony? Fairy tale. Refuge. So, it's not really telling me. It ain't really telling me. It's saying that he wants to come back because you're his support system. Or she wants to come back because, support system. And, they don't like to argue. They like things to just be, compatible, and, you're going to be there regardless. If it's bad or good, if they cheating or not, they want you to just be there for anything. They living in like a fantasy world. A fairy tale come out. They living in a fantasy world. Like, they want to have everything, the nice house, the nice car, the nice clothes, and be able to cheat and do whatever. While you growing and you making sure everything stays stable, they want to stay with you because they know that you're not going to let nothing fail. Because you're going to always make something grow. So they don't want to be on the losing team. That's crazy. At the bottom of the deck, healing. So they healing. They're trying to heal. They're trying to release their karmic things. They're trying to better themselves. It ain't telling me, though, why he was with you. Why he even married you. Like, it's saying why he want to come back. It's just saying why he want to come back. Can I get one card on what was the reason that this person... Because I'm trying to figure out if they didn't know what love was, because they got this lust person and they fell for all the illusions. So how you fall for all the illusions when you had like your true love right there? Unless like this was your first real love, and that's why, because you had your first real love really fast. Is that why? Like y'all was together since forever? Wow. The devil at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Oh. Wow. So it was just like a new beginning. When you met this person, it was just a new beginning. And they was just all in their feelings. But everything was like great in the beginning. What that person that they the copycat, the one that they was in illusion with, lust, they reminded them, that copycat, thank you Most High. They copycat reminded them of you when y'all first met. That's why it was able to penetrate your bond. I'm like, why? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, what? That's why. The copycat reminded this your person of how they felt when y'all first got together, how you blew air into them, how y'all was growing together, how y'all was working together, how y'all was having fun together. It was no responsibilities. It was no, wow. It was no children. It was no, big mortgages. And it was like y'all was at the beginning and y'all was just enjoying each other. Wow. And they thought that they found that in that new person. In that new person. Ace of Cups, when I picked up the deck, Ace of Cups here. So they trying to come back with an offer. Two of Cups when I split the deck. They love you. They do love you. They trying to come back with an offer. They trying to come back with an offer. I'm like, but why? It wouldn't tell me why. It just kept telling me he wants you back. He wants you back. I'm like, but why did he do that? Why did he do that? I had to pull from the deck again because I'm like, that ain't making no sense. Wow, because the copycat reminded them of you. Reminded them of you. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. Wow, I didn't think I was going to do a read like that. I thought that was going to be something quick. All praises to the Most High. Oh, all praises to the Most High. Kol ha-halel elyon. All praises to the Most High. I hope this helps you, you beautiful souls. Yes.